Yes.
Good. Go back to, gonna actually have you start on the floor. So if you can be, and we're gonna be on your back, and we're gonna use the
Okay.
two blocks. So you can be on the mat or on the floor, whatever's easiest and feels more comfortable for you.
All right.
You will get up eventually.
All right. Well, I'll start on next.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so first a big stretch, big breath, arms up overhead. Point your toes. Oh, make your right arm, right leg longer. And make your left arm, left leg longer. Stretch evenly through both sides. Get a real sense of the lateral lines stretching from your outer ankle up your outer hip ribs to your pinky finger. Good. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Pick up your knees, set your feet wide on the floor. And then take your arms into a T. We'll do windshield wipers. On the inhale, the knees go left. So that breath in supports the extension through your spine. On the exhale, sweep back up. Breathing in, knees right. Good. And do this 4 or 5 more times from side to side, using your breath to initiate the movement. And each time the knees rock, just become aware of that outer line of your body from the outer knee, up the IT band, along the outer hip. The stretch through the waist, the ribs, all the way up into the underarm. You go one more time. When you get to the left, let's stay there for a couple of additional breaths. I want you to take your right arm a little closer to the top corner of the mat. Yeah. And open your hand wide, spread your fingers wide. Good. Relax your right arm, sweep your knees up and let them fall over to the right. Good. And bring your knees up, let your left arm relax. Just let your knees drop once more from side to side, moving with your breath. Great. Then come onto your, let's go to the left side and put a block underneath your head. Stack, yeah, just so your left shoulder doesn't get too scrunched up, and then stack your knees one on top of the other. Good. Take left arm is forward. Bring your right arm down by your side. Good. Just rest your right arm on your hip. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to have you do is keep your trunk still as much as you can. We're just going to isolate the move in the shoulder girdle. Sweep your right arm forward and then sweep it up along the right cheek, behind you, and back to your hip again. So you're just going to make these big sweeping circles. I want you to take the arm behind you. Come forward, reach forward, go all the way around. Reach back. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good. Good. And keep going. Oh, about 4 or 5 times. Good. Go one more time in this direction. Good. And then you're going to reverse the direction. Go 5 times, bringing your arm back towards me, up and over. Very good. Keeping your awareness into that shoulder girdle, that's the glenohumeral joint, the ball and socket joint, where the upper arm meets the shoulder girdle. Good. One more time. And take your right arm over your left arm. Good. Hug your knees up just a little closer. Good. And now you'll come into open book. So right arm sweeps up and then back. And if you might need to adjust that block under your head. Yeah, and bring your arm all the way back towards me. And you're going to land in this twist. Good. And stay put. Yeah, good. See if you can free up your neck at all. Shoulders down away from your neck. Good. Head supported on the block. Becoming aware of the outer right side of your trunk from your shoulder down to your outer right hip. And you can shear your outer right hip just a fraction away from your right ribs. Yeah, there'll be a lengthening in the right waist and a corresponding contraction or shortening along the left waist. Good. Sweep your right arm up and over, take it over the left arm and stay put. Good. Let your right hand rest on top of your left hand. Okie dokie. Now, gonna do a little outer hip sequence. Come into a clamshell, keeping your feet together, but lift your right knee. Great. Now, lift your right foot so that your right shin is parallel to the floor. Excellent. And now you'll straighten your right leg, go down the length of the mat. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep the foot off the floor. Doing great. Good. And then bend your right knee. Let it hover over your left. You're going to press your right knee into your left, but keep your right foot elevated. So now we're in an internal rotation. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right foot up. Beautiful. And then relax. All right, that's the sequence. I'm going to talk you through it several more times. Classic clamshell first, right knee lifts. Good. And then pick up the right foot until it's beautiful. Stretch the right leg down the length of the mat, keeping it elevated. Maybe you take it a little back towards me. Good. Bend the right knee. Press right knee into left knee, lifting right foot. Internal rotation. Beautiful. Right foot down. Here we go again. Right knee lifts. Good. Right ankle lifts. Good. Nice control. Stretch the right leg down the length of the mat. Good. Bend right knee. Right knee to left knee. Right foot lifts. And relax. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Right leg long. Good control. Right knee to left knee. Right foot up. Good. One more time. Right foot relaxes. Good. Knee up. Great. Foot up. Good. Stretch the leg long. Good. Right knee to left knee. Right foot up. Internal rotation. Right foot up, right foot up, right foot up, right foot up. Beautiful. Relax. Good. Just hit the pause button for about 10, 15 seconds. Jaw relaxed, neck at ease. Good. And now I'm going to have you stretch your right leg down the length of the mat, just like we've done previously. Good, but keep the foot lifted. Good. And now stretch, take your right arm up to the ceiling. Externally rotate at the shoulder, so turn the palm to face the other wall, other way. Turn it to face the wall beyond your head. That's it. Now take your right arm over your right ear. Keep your right hand elevated. Good. So it's a big active stretch from the right hand to the right leg, right foot. Doing great. Maybe your right leg comes back towards me just an inch. Yeah. Good control. Keeping it lifted and keep the breath moving. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. With your attention in your right foot, push your big toe and inner heel towards the wall beyond your foot. That's excellent. Good. So the inseam is getting just as much attention as the lateral line. Let's take one more breath. Take your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Float your right arm down over your left arm. Bend your right knee and rest your right leg over your left leg. You can relax your right hand, right arm. Take a moment to breathe. Okie dokie. Now you're going to roll to your right side, facing me. Good. Lock under head. Great. First, we just bend the knees, stack the knees. Right arm forward, left arm down at your side. Good. Now roll your left shoulder forward slightly towards me. Good. So I want your trunk to be nice and straight. And then here you go. You're going to keep the trunk still as much as you can so the movement's isolated in the joint. Sweep the left arm up along your left cheek. Oh, reach overhead and behind you. Big circle. Good. Keep going. And just as we do this 4 or 5 times, notice what, if anything, is different in this shoulder compared to the other shoulders. Any popping, any cracking? Good, let's go again. That's great. Let's go one more time, this direction. Good range of motion, really terrific. Now you're going to go the other way, just reverse it. Good. Good. Keep those legs steady. Good. Legs steady, trunk steady, hips steady. Good. 2 more times. Great. Okay, good. Left arm over right arm. And here we go. Pull your knees up a little closer. Now you're going to come into a classic open book. Use an inhale to sweep your top arm up and back. Adjust the block under your head if you need to. And we're going to stay here for a bit. Good. Spread your fingers. Yeah, good. And maybe that left arm can come up just a little. Yeah, perfect. That's too much. There. Yeah, good. Good, 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 good. Now you've got this straight line from wrist to wrist. Nice big stretch across the pecs, the anterior deltoids, and lots of stretchy along the left ribs and intercostals. Good. Now your outer left hip, take it away from your ribs. Yeah, it's a really small move. It's a real subtle move, but when you lengthen the left waist, there's a corresponding lift and shortening to the right waist. We'll take a couple more breaths. Notice if your jaw is locked. Okie dokie. Now you're going to sweep your left arm up, bring it over, let it land on top of the right arm. Good. Now that we got the shoulders all mojoed up, it's time for the hips, the outer hips. Clamshell first, left knee up. Good. Left foot up. Excellent. Stretch the left leg down the length of the mat, maybe a little back. Good. And then left knee to right knee, foot up. Good. Work that internal rotation. Good. Foot down. Here we go again. Knee up. Awesome. Foot up. Good. With control, stretch the leg. Very nice. Bring the knee out front again. Knee down, foot up. Good. Let's go a couple more times. Clamshell. Foot up. Good. Leg extends. Maybe even a little bit back. Good. It's great for your balance. And then knee forward, knee down, foot up. Good one. Good one. Let's go again. Knee up and foot up. Good. Stretch the left leg. Great. Knee forward, knee down, foot up. We're going to do one more time. In control. Clamshell. Good. Foot up. Nice. Stretch the leg. Excellent. Knee over the left and then knee down rather. Good. Foot up. Good. And then relax for a moment. That's great. Good. Now we're going to come into that lateral stretch. Take your left leg long. You're going to keep the foot up off the mat, keep the leg elevated. It's just your foot's in line with your hip. That's perfect. Now, left arm up to the ceiling. Good. And then turn the palm so it faces the wall behind you. Other way toward, yep, good. And then arm over your ear. Good. Keep the hand elevated. Good. So we're not collapsing into the stretch, but it's like an eccentric, just a stretch and a strength at the same time. You're doing great. How's your jaw? Good. Keep breathing. All the while, the breath just keeps flowing. Body's working hard. Balance is great. That lateral line is building and stretching at the same time. Now press through your left big toe and your inner heel. Yeah, good. Let's take a couple more breaths. Take one more breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Bring your left arm up. And float your left arm down over your right arm at the same time. Bend your left knee and bring your left knee over your right knee. Whew, good. Good. Remove the block. Roll onto your back. That was great. Okay, let's do some pigeon, reclining pigeon or eye of the needle. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. And take your right ankle to the top of your left knee. Good. And draw your left leg in. A few more breaths. Good. Release your shin. Keep the figure four shape. Set your left foot down. Take arms into a T. And then drop your legs to the left. Sole of the right foot finds the floor. Keep the knee lifted, the right knee. Good. Left hand can take the right ankle. Press the right knee away from your chest. And the right arm can stay where it is, or it can move up on the diagonal line a little bit if that feels good. No pressure, no force. Good. Let go of your ankle and float your legs back up. Pull your right knee into your chest. Stretch your left leg down onto the mat. Good. And I'm going to have you keep your knee into your chest, but reach your arms, reach your hands towards your ankle or beyond. Keep your hands free. Good. Take a breath in, and when you exhale, peel your head and shoulders up and turn this into a bit of a crunch. Good. Just reach, reach, reach. Hands free. Keep reaching. Good. Squeeze and reach, squeeze and reach, squeeze and reach. Very nice. Return to the floor. Good. Arms down by your sides. Take your right leg up and then let it float down onto the floor next to your left leg. Slow and control. Good. Nice psoas work. Excellent. Bend your knees again, feet to the floor. And now take left ankle to the right knee. Right knee comes in. Thread the needle. A handful of more breaths, 4 or 5 more breaths. Set your right foot to the floor. Take arms out like a T. Maintain the figure 4 shape in the legs, but drop legs to the right. Good. Left foot to the floor, right hand to left ankle, and then press the left knee away from your chest. Good. Left arm can stay where it is or reach up. Final breath. Breathe deep. Relax your left arm and float your knees up. Left knee to chest. Right leg down onto the mat. Good. And then you're going to peel head and shoulders up, reach your arms long, reach beyond your ankle, beyond your foot, crunch and squeeze, crunch and squeeze. Coil in, coil in. Good. Work that right leg, strong and steady down on the floor. Excellent. Good, good, good. And then shoulders and head back to the floor. Arms by your side, right leg goes up. And then floats down to the floor. Wonderful. Arms up overhead. Big breath, big stretch. Arms by your sides. Good. I want you to roll over to your left side and come onto your hands and your knees. Good. Cat-cow. Arching and rounding. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Good. Nice doming of the spine. Breathing in and arching. Breathing out and rounding like an angry cat. One more time, breathing in. This time, drop back to child's pose. Good. And come forward to staff. Good. Downward dog. Excellent. Come to your knees. Inhale and look forward. Child's pose. Exhale. Moving with breath. Use the next breath in to propel yourself forward to your staff pose. And then on the exhalation, the hips go high into downward facing dog. Beautiful. And let's do that one more time. Sinking, linking movement with breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Such a yogi. I can hardly stand it. All right, come to your knees. We're going to come into side staff. So I want you to stretch your left leg long, bring the left toes to the floor, and then spin the heel down. Other way. Nope, other way. Yep, sorry, I didn't clarify that. And you're going to kick your right foot behind you. Yeah, walk your hands a little closer. There you go. You've got some more support now. Good. And then see about getting that whole left foot on the floor. There you go. That looks good. Okie dokie. Left hand to your waist. Good. Nice strong lines, Tor. Good. Now pull your chest out of your belly. Good. And then left arm up. Great. Just as we did earlier on the floor, turn your left hand so it faces the mirror. So now you're in an external rotation, and then take your left arm over your left ear. Fantastic. So now the lateral line, super long from your outer left ankle. It's the lateral malleolus. I love to say that. All the way up to your fingers. Good. Now, turn your sternum just a fraction more to the ceiling. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good. Come out of your right shoulder. That's it. Good. Good. And then left arm straight up. Left hand to the floor. Good. Left knee to the floor. You can kick your right foot back. Excellent. And breathing in, you'll look forward. Hold on, we're not doing the other side yet. Hold on, hold on. Both knees down. We're going to break it up. Good. Breathe in and look forward. Got to do our little flow. And then child's pose as you exhale. You just notice what feels different. Right side, left side. Right ribs, left ribs. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Come forward to staff. Good. Long and strong. Great. And then downward facing dog. And let's take an extra breath in downward dog and just not only explore any shifts in the body, ribs, outer hip, shoulders, but also just to gather your breath. Okie dokie, here we go. Come to your knees and we're ready for the second side. You're going to kick your left foot towards me as you stretch your right leg long. Good. Right heel comes down. Yep. Good. Good, good work with the hands. Find that steady place. Okie dokie. Hold on. Hold it right there. I want your left hand to walk to the left. You need to adjust that. That mat driving you crazy. There you go. Good. Free yourself of the mat. Great. So what we're looking for, what we had on the other side was a straight line from your right foot to your left knee to your left hand. Okie dokie. Really strong in that right leg, and you bring your right hand to your waist. Good. And then pull your sternum up. That's it. Now right arm goes up. Find that external rotation. That's it. Perfect. Right arm over your right ear. Excellent. Long, long, long from your outer right ankle all the way up the outer hip, the ribs, the arm to your pinky finger. Good. And breathe. Body's working hard to stay balanced, to stay upright, and all the while the breath is just at ease, moving in and moving out. Take one more breath, breathing in. Turn that sternum to the ceiling, just another fraction. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Good. Bring your right arm straight up. Good. Right hand to the floor. And then you can swing your left foot to the right a little bit. Bring your right knee down. Very nice. Good. And when you're ready, don't rush. Look forward as you breathe in, arching your back. Good. Child's pose as you breathe out. Let's pause in child's pose for a couple of additional moments. Good. And then on the power of your breath, propel yourself forward, shoulders over wrists. Coming into staff pose. That's it. Toes tucked. Good. And now I'm going to have you come all the way down to the floor. Good. Good. Forehead down. You can keep your hands where they are, or you can bring your hands underneath your forehead. We're going to do just the legs. Okay. Good. Now engaging the glutes, just bring your right leg up, foot up, knee up, leg up. Good. Keeping the hip point down. That's great. And set your right foot down. Good. Keep the glutes and the hamstrings engaged, especially left leg. Now the left foot, left knee comes up. And bring the left foot down. Good. Pause for a moment, change hands, take the other hand on top. And you're going to press down into the floor through 3 points of contact, the 2 hip points called the ASIS. We call them the hip bones, however erroneous that may be, and the pubic bone. And then from there, the glutes engage, the hamstrings on both legs engage. And when you're ready on an inhale, lift both feet, both knees, both legs up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good. Strong lower back, strong lower body. Good. Good, good, good. Check in with your jaw, your tongue. Don't clench your teeth. Keep your feet up. Yep. Good. Feet up, knees up. That's what I'm talking about. Great. Feet down, relax. Take your arms wherever they're comfortable. If that's where they are, fine. Turn your head to the right. And turn your head to the left. Good. Bring your forehead or your chin to the floor. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Good. So it's almost like you're going to do a cobra. However, we're going to do a locust instead. So you're going to lift head, chest, hands, feet, knees, and legs up. And keeping the elbows bent. Good. And hug those elbows in towards your body. Good. And pull your shoulders back. Back in. And so we're using the pulling muscles of the upper back. Pull the elbows back and in, back and in. Good. Keep your feet lifted, hands lifted. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift up. Maintain that altitude as you exhale. Take 1 more breath. And then lower down. Good. Rest your head on your hands. Good. Now I'm going to have you bring your arms down by your sides. Palms down. Full locust pose. On an inhale, lift as much of your body up away from the floor as you can. Good. Good height through the upper body. Great. Feet are high. I love it. Good. Now hug your shoulder blades towards your spine. Yes. Good. Good. Lifting up spinal extension. This is great for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Very nice. Let your body relax. Take your arms wherever they want to be comfortable, feel supported. Notice your heartbeat. Notice the rise and fall of your ribs, your chest. Good. Placing hands underneath your shoulders, push yourself up onto your hands and your knees. Good. Slowly rock back to child's pose. Good. Come on to hands and knees for thread the needle. You'll start with your right arm coming onto the floor between left hand, left knee. Two more breaths. Slide your left hand underneath your shoulder. Lift yourself up. Good. And rock back into child's pose for a moment before we do the other side. Great. And then come forward, hands and knees once more. And now left arm threads through. Two more breaths. Good. Slide the right hand, to about chin level. Lift yourself up. One more child's pose. Good. Come forward to staff, one more staff, and then one more downward dog. There you go. Good. Nicely done. 2 deep breaths and downward facing dog. And then come to your knees. And you're going to roll onto your back, onto the cushion and comfort of the mat. I want you to reach over your, I think your left arm, the block is a little closer. Good. We're going to finish up in supported bridge pose. So bend your knees, set your feet on the mat. And then the hips come up just high enough to put the block on its second height. I think that's good. We're just going to stay for about a minute and a half. Draw your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Good. Focus a little more on your exhale. And you're going to slide the block out from underneath you. Slowly bring your spine down to the mat. Let your knees rest against one another for just 2 or 3 breaths. And then stretch your legs out onto the floor. Turn your palms up. Not only does this bring your shoulders into an external rotation, but it's a physical and a metaphorical gesture of being open and receptive. No longer micromanaging the breath, just letting the breath glide at its own pace, own rhythm. Giving the body permission to drop and relax and collapse fully into the support of the floor. Become aware that you're breathing. Wiggle your fingers and move your toes. And sweep your arms up over your head. And bring your palms together. Quiet mind. Quiet speech. Quiet spirit. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.